Hello world, welcome back to Theiabodium and welcome back to Subnautica. This is officially the second to last episode of gameplay of Subnautica, and then there'll be one more episode after that that just talks about the game overall. I hope you enjoy. We're very close to the end of the road here, and let's get into the episode. Okay, made it all the way back home, and my prawn suit is down wherever, where is it? Oh, it's directly below me, 1,400 meters away. You know, I'm pretty sure I have an excess of kyanite, so I'm just going to go ahead and make 2 more of each tablet that I have, just to make absolutely sure that I can actually beat this game, like get everything I need right now. I still swear there's an orange tablet, and I would still like to get that tablet at some point. Okay. Off into the deep blue sea I go. I'm running up to the surface really quick and getting some oxygen, then I'm going to head back down and try this again, because I'm pretty certain that I'm very near the area where I came in. It's just, I really need to see if I can find it, because I think I can. It's just, it's going to take me a minute to find this alien facility portal thing. There it is. Okay, cool. Found it. It took me a second, because this biome is very dark, but I found it. And before this guy ran out of power, too. On my way to the end of this game. And here we are. I don't think I should take my prawn suit in here just because I seem to remember it not helping much. Now, although there is the chamber, I think I'd like to go up there, but I don't think that's a possibility. So let's go meet this Leviathan person. Hello. Cool. Okay, I get it. I'm just gonna chill right here. I have no battery. I should have checked that before I came down here, but eh. Hello again. So I don't think that I'll need my laser cutter, so I'm actually going to take out its battery and put one in here. Wait, please. I want to scan you. Can you even scan her? Doesn't look like it. I haven't scanned these guys yet. Oh, am I supposed to self-scan? Sorry. Or is that... Okay, no, it just says infected. Oh, I'm supposed to power it up. Wow. I've just been sitting, floating around. Not doing anything. Oh. Wait. Can I please... See, I understand, but I need to know what the hatching enzymes are. I'll just assume that I got a new recipe or something. Blueprints. Okay, well, I don't know what to do, but I know that... Actually, I'm gonna go get some oxygen real quick first. Okay, so while I soak up some oxygen, I'm gonna continue looking. Okay, so I do officially have, an ingredients list. Okay. Just needed to make sure of that. Okay, time to go gather the ingredients and hatch her eggs. Yeah, I'm almost done with this game. As cool as that is to say. You know, after actually playing through this entire game, as scary as it is to have that Reaper Leviathan below me, there's still something, like, I guess, beautiful about this entire planet and the natural life of it, and I guess that's kind of the whole point of the game. Like, even though the game is still very scary at times, fighting, like, Reaper Leviathans and things like that, like, I guess there's a whole message behind the fact that, I guess the whole point behind it all is that, like, there's still very much so beauty, and that honestly, we're just disturbing it by being here. Based on the description I read earlier, it says that the sea emperor leviathan hatches their eggs normally on the surface. So that means they live in a more shallow environment, kind of like the reaper leviathans would normally. And that just tells me that there's like so much missing from this environment that we're in right now, because the sea emperor leviathan could be or should be living on this planet's surface as it is, and then whatever virus this is would probably be cured on its own. But whatever is happening to this planet, I'm not even sure if it's going extinct because of the aliens who visited it, or if it was just naturally something like this was going to happen. I really have no clue, but I guess it's kind of sad to think about how there's so much wildlife here that has gone extinct, and the Lost River is sad in its own extent as well, because there's so many like remains of fossilized like things that don't exist anymore. They've gone extinct, and it just makes you wonder how different the experience would be on this planet if they were here. And I'm not saying they should be. I'm not saying like they should have added these things to the game. I'm saying like it's really good, well designed the way that it is. It leaves that element of mystery, and just the fact that you don't know what this planet was like before you got here. Like, it's beautiful, and there's this amount of there's an extent of life here, unique life here, that like can't be described, and the ecosystem is genuinely amazingly beautiful, but it was like so much more beautiful before, especially since this is only a very small portion of the planet that you're actually getting to see, and the rest of it is supposedly covered in this disease or radiation or whatever. Hatching enzymes. I need eye stalk seed, sea crown seed, fungal sample, bulb bush sample, ghost weed seed. Okay, well, a lot of these things I have no clue what they are. Oh wait, what? Really? An organic substance derived from plants found in the Emperor's natural breeding grounds. Oh, okay. Okay, so that doesn't necessarily mean I'll find the items in that habitat where she was. It just means that like they're, I guess, around. So I've never actually used my Cyclops before in this game, so I think it's time for me to do that. But really quickly, before I do that, I'm actually going to take a picture of these ingredients, because it's going to be hard for me to remember all these ingredients. Oh, okay, I know where I'll get. So the only thing I don't know where to get right now is the sea crown, actually. Yeah, genuinely the only thing I don't know where to get, I don't know where to get it from here, is the sea crown, but I'm trying to think of the biomes. So the ghost weed seed is, bulb bush, I know where to get that. Ghost weed seed is in the Lost River, so I could get all three of those on like the same trip. Eye stalk seed, I can probably run and go grab that right now. Fungal sample, maybe sea crown is in whatever it's called, the biome that's right next to me. I'm gonna check that biome out, actually. So I think the Grand Reef might have one of the things I was looking for. Maybe. Because it's like the only biome I can think of, really. So, no. Sorry, I don't need those. I've never scanned these. Anchor pod. The crown could also just be in the safe shallows. That's also a possibility. Or, wait. No. I'm just trying to search. This is eye stalk. There's 5 eggs, so I'm gonna get 5 of each ingredient if I can, because I just feel like that's a smart idea. Because I genuinely have no clue how many of these enzymes I'm supposed to make. Probably only 1, but I'm just going to assume that I need, like, lots of them for now. Anything look like a sea crown around here? Nope, nothing. Okay. You know what? I haven't used my scanner room this entire game. Maybe using that would be helpful, so I'm gonna go check my scanner room, actually, and see if I can't figure out, well, at least what biome the sea crown would be in. This used to be the place that I used to always organize myself off of to get home. It really is a interesting feeling. Finally having played this game and actually worked for the ending and actually being close to ending it, I guess. Like, it's a weird feeling. I've never used this thing still. This is my first time using this thing in this game. I think the engine efficiency module really gets the job done. This thing only went down by a little bit of percent. Of course, I'm only going forward. I haven't started to use any of the other systems like the shielding or anything like that, but hopefully I won't need to. Actually, I know better than that. I know I'm going to need to, but hopefully I won't need to too much. It's actually kind of cute. I heard these creatures, like, just kind of chilling in the background, and I didn't realize they made noises. Whatever these things are called, like the ghost rays or whatever. Yeah, we're gonna have some more creature attacks soon. But 5 of those guys should be nice. Ooh. Ooh. I did not realize how close I was to the Reaper Leviathan biome. I'm a little too close. Might have to drop some shields if any of them notice me. But I think I'm fine. We've arrived at least the beginning of our 3rd stop. I don't know how much stuff I'll get from this one thing, but there it is. I need 5 of you. I haven't even scammed these guys, apparently. Why is my inventory full? Oh, because those are... Yeah, I get it that the samples are decomposing. I hope that's not the end of the world. Hey, and I believe that is all I need. Well, besides the crown something that I don't know at all what it is, or how to get it. It'd be a mistake for me to leave this area without checking one more thing. Okay, you are nothing of value. I'm assuming that I might run into some Reaper Leviathan trouble, so I'm gonna go ahead and start closing up these doors in preparation for that. So I think I know what it is, but I genuinely don't know. But I'm gonna go out away from the Aurora and see if I can't find what I'm looking for. I'm pretty sure it's in the fungus biome, whatever that's called. Though I would like to make sure that it's not in this biome, because it seems like that's most certainly a possibility. That it could be in this, like, purple shroom biome. What are you called? Jelly shroom. Yeah, I don't think... Okay. No, I think I'm good on that. I don't think it's going to be down in that biome. Checking the names of a couple of items down there, I don't think it's going to be down there. Honestly, I'm taking a shot in the dark here, because I really don't know. Wreckage that I visited in my first episode. Hello, I haven't seen you since the beginning of the game. Reminiscing about this playthrough already. But for me, I mean, I actually have a convenient way to just go back and watch my playthrough if I ever miss Subnautica. I will quickly be able to figure out if this is correct or not. Glue cluster. No, this is not the correct thing. If you're after me, Leviathan, you're gonna have a hard time. The only other thing that I can really assume is that that crown thing, based on its coloration, I guess, is in the Lost River. But just based on the absolute lack of information that I'm getting from a lot of this stuff, that just seems to be the logical assumption to make. So I'm about to head into Warper territory, which is not going to be fun, but I'm going to go head down into the Grand Reef and take my, if this is even a good way to do it, I need to take my Cyclops down into the Lost River, which I should have done anyways. Yeah, I don't know if... I'm not actually sure that the Cyclops can fit in the Grand Reef entrance to the Lost River. So I'm not going to take it there because I feel like that would be a waste of time to try. Yes, because I'm very, like, I guess, suspicious that it wouldn't work. So I'm just going to head straight northeast and go back to the bulb bush biome. The only biome that I haven't considered yet that it could be in is the blood kelp. And I really don't think that it's in the blood kelp. I'm willing to bet that it's in the bottom part of the Lost River. But at the same time, you know what? I'm gonna leave my Cyclops here and turn it off. It's not worth... I feel like it's not worth going all the way down to the Lost River if it's not gonna be there. So, I'm actually going to go... I should have brought extra batteries with me, oh well. I'm gonna go back to where I just was. Again, I'm not making good use of what I'm doing, but I'm gonna go back to where I just was, away from the Aurora, and try and go to the blood kelp that's out there, and just take a quick look around and figure out whether or not the crown stuff is there. Then I'll come back. If it is there, then I'll come back and grab my Cyclops, head back to base and make the enzymes. If it isn't there, then down to the Lost River I go. Okay, here we are. I just recognize this area enough to know that I'm about to hit blood kelp. Yup. Okay. So it's actually... It would be smart of me to go up and get some oxygen first. So I'm going to slowly swim up and do that. Conserve what little battery I have left on my Sea Glide. Actually, I can just swap that out and then I'll have battery. Okay. Alright, probably my last visit to the blood kelp. This is going to be terrifying, but I'm just going straight down into it. Or at least next to it. I'm not sure if it's going to be straight down into it, but... No, it's not. Okay, I'm all the way over here. Never mind. Been nice seeing you, blood kelp, but... it is not here. So, moving on. Now I have to go all the way back to my Cyclops, which is 1,500 meters away. So much time is being spent searching for this one item. I could just look it up, but... This late in the game, I've gone this so far. I've like finding the tablet and everything like that without looking anything up. I just looking something up at this point would just be infuriating. Giving up at this point and actually looking something up. I need to do this soon because I don't have that much time left to record. I mean, I'm pushing the amount of time that I have to record as it is, but that's just because I really want to get this game done. I have no clue how long this episode is. I'm sure that I'm going to have to break it up into different episodes. Like, I'm sure of that. This is probably the last time I'll be willing to do that, or one of the last times I'd actually be willing to do that. Just because I don't really like doing that, and in the future I really want to stop just cutting off episodes in the middle of it, and like, I mean, I'm sure I'll do it again, but it just, to do it repeatedly seems kind of stupid of me, so I really do want to stop doing it. It's just that this is a very long recording session. I've been recording for almost 3 hours, I think, and this is definitely going to be the longest recording session I've ever had, by far. So, I'm definitely going to break this one up, but hopefully I can beat the game by the time I finish this recording session, so... That'd be nice. I just have to find this one last item. So I'm going to go down to the Lost River, and if I can't find it in the Lost River, then I am going to look it up, just because I really want to beat the game today, actually. Like, I've just decided that I really want to beat the game today, and I know I can. And it just seems ridiculous to search so hard for this one item and end up with no results. I don't mean to put it on emergency speed. Yeah, that's exactly what I was waiting for, was it to say that, but yeah, we'll do a head standard. I didn't realize that was emergency speed. Rig for silent running. I got sonar, I got shields, I got power, and I got more power if I need it. I need to see actually if this is one of those life pods I've searched for. One of the ones that isn't marked on the map. Probably not, but worth a shot, right? I don't know. I might search the Grand Reef since it's right next to my base. If this adventure proves to be unfruitful, then I might decide to search the Grand Reef a little bit more, because I didn't really search it that thoroughly. I didn't go deep into the Grand Reef at all. Now, I went this way because I felt like it would be the best way for the Cyclops to enter, but I know that I'm probably going to go emergency speed and blast past this Ghost Leviathan, because there's a Ghost Leviathan here, and I don't think there's a possible way that I can actually get past him without him clearly being alerted. So, yeah. You know, I've realized that what I need might be right below me. I didn't even realize. This looks kind of like it. Is this it? I have a feeling it's not, but... Nah, it isn't. So sad. Time to see if this is it. I doubt it, but I just have a feeling that nothing that I'm thinking is it is actually it. But this looks like it's a candidate for some type of sea crown. But alas, I was incorrect. So I really don't think that it's in the inactive magma zone. I highly doubt that. My next best bet is just something in this biome. Okay, so I genuinely am at a complete loss. I don't know where the sea crown could be. I'm gonna head out of here and go check the Grand Reef. That's the only thing I can think of at this point. Either that or the active or inactive magma zones, but I'm not taking the Cyclops down there. Just because this thing is slow as hell, and it's a pain. It would be a pain to get back out. So, at this point, I'm gonna go check the Grand Reef again, just to make absolutely sure it's not there. We're gonna search the Grand Reef, and then I am calling it quits on that. Even though it is very late in the game, like I mentioned, I'm gonna look up, assuming that I don't find it, I'm gonna go ahead and look up where I find that sea crown thing, because I'm at a loss. So I have officially given in and looked up where the sea crowns were. Turns out I was completely wrong about my assumptions that I made. They are in the pink mushroom-ish biome. I don't know what else to call it. That's where they, or at least in something similar to that. I'm still not 100% clear, but I'm pretty sure I know how to get there. It's like right next to my base, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna go check that out. But yeah, I did have to look up one thing. But I'm under a time crunch for this game. I wasn't gonna spend another like couple hours looking for that, so I'm willing to. I mean, I've already spent a couple hours looking for it. I started looking for that thing at like 6:15, and it's currently 7:35. So I've already, well, more accurately, I've already been looking for that for about an hour and a half now. I really don't want to spend any more of my time doing so. But I had the right idea with those things. It's actually very similar to those things. Yeah, it's actually very similar to those, what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's the other thing. The sea crown thing that I was looking for, I've never encountered it before. I have no clue what it was. Like, I literally had no clue that it existed. So now, my biggest concern is, I really hope that my stuff hasn't rotted, because that would be kind of annoying to have to go back and get everything again, but oh well. But yeah, I think it was worth it looking that one thing up, because it would have taken me a long time to find that. It was one of the last things I'd considered, was to look in like that one very specific biome that's next to my base. That isn't like quite the mushroom biome, it's very reminiscent of it, but as far as I can tell, it doesn't actually have any of those like big pink mushrooms in it. But anyways, I'm just gonna park this guy here. There's really no point in me doing otherwise. I don't care about parking him properly. I'm gonna turn off the outside lights and go try and find sea crown seeds or whatever. So I'm going to this hole right here. This hole that leads down into a particular biome that I don't think I investigated. Not well enough, at least. This honestly just comes down to the fact that I should have I should have investigated this biome better at the beginning of the game whenever I first discovered that this hole was here. Because if I had and I had found any sea crown stuff, then I would have scanned it and I would have known that it was here. But sadly I didn't do that. So I don't think it spawns in here, but I'm gonna check anyways because the thing I looked at wasn't very clear about where he was, and also I could have paid attention more, but I just really wanted to know what biome it was in, and then I would figure it out myself from there. Game doesn't realize that I've actually been here before, so I'm heading out. Okay, so yeah, I had no clue what that sea crown was. I'm currently just trying to search different locations. So yeah, I had no clue what that sea crown was. I'm currently out trying to see if I can't search different locations that I've been told that it can be in, but I'm having no luck with what I was originally told, so I think I'm gonna have to go out very far. I didn't know this, but I've since figured out after researching it that this item is pretty much the rarest thing in the game. So, ooh, okay, wait, hold on. This is, if I'm not mistaken, what someone said the sea crown the sea crown could be in is down here. So I'm gonna check down here first. Yeah, okay. So this is the place I ran into. Yep, there it is. Wow, okay. Well, I have it, so... Okay, so I completely forgot that farming was a thing you could do in this game as far as, like, growing things outside and such, so I might plant one of these things. I don't know what to call them at the moment, but... Okay, I finally have all the materials to make this enzyme. This took such a long time to do. But... now I can finally create this enzyme. So, finally able to make those hatching enzymes. I finally decided to cut this episode. It's going to be a bit of a long one. I hope you've enjoyed it nonetheless. And in 2 days, on Tuesday, I'll release the next episode where I continue to make those hatching enzymes and finally complete the game. And I think that one's going to be a bit of a long one too, but I mean, this was a hefty recording session for me to go through, and I didn't want to just grind out slowly episode after episode. I already did that for the first 2 episodes from this recording session. Both 14 and 15 have been shorter episodes that barely took away any of the time from this 5-hour-long recording session, so I cut down what was about 3 hours and 45 minutes left of footage down into these 2 roughly 30-minute long episodes. So thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next one.